Notes is done. Okay, so I'm currently writing lyrics for project. I think the thing for me is I can write, but okay, working back from my psychological approach to music, I guess, not to sound like extreme, but as a consumer going into music, most of my influence, like 90%, has been American. So whenever I think about lyrics, it's in an American accent and in an American flow. So when I speak it in a British accent, the tongue movement is different. That sounds like extreme, but I'm saying that to say it doesn't flow the same and it just sounds clunky because like like I don't have the same roll of the tongue as the American kind of speaking does. So yeah, that. And another thing, very much most of my music consumption has been based on like, I don't know, like drill, but like most of rappers and artists, you know, they came up in the hood and so they're rapping about making it out, you know, so there is a good amount of drug dealing, you know, gang life. Not like, not like drill, but like, you know, growing up in the projects. I have not lived that life, so I'm not about to pretend to you know, so. And like literally the only artists that I've heard that have done it to a really high level are Tyler the Creator and MF Doom. And I know MF Doom still has that kind of like, not drug dealing, but like, you know, he's dealt his fair share of the letters, you know. But he has rapped and made projects literally about fucking food, so he can pretty much rap about anything. So, but Tyler the Creator specifically, because he's able to like rap about a clear sky and a good vibe without making it sound like corny cringe. So that's another huge influence. So I'm not saying I'm gonna like try and rap like Tyler, but it's like, you know, not having, you know what I'm trying to say, something like not cringy, like, I don't know, but yeah, like no disrespect to Dax, but pretty much in my head whenever I summarize the feeling that I don't want, it's just like, just don't get the same reactions that people get when they listen to Dax.
What the fuck? I needed somewhere to stay.
Cause it's like it's not like I'm not hating on Dax. I don't have anything against Dax. It's like, you know, it's just what not to do, to be honest. You know, I know what I don't want and I know what I don't need to do as of right now. This whole project is literally called I don't know, so I genuinely don't know shit. So I'm just going off what I don't know right now and what I don't want. Although I'm going off what I know right now, because it's up to debate. Like I'm constantly learning. Music has literally just been me learning and unlearning this entire process. So yeah, I know what I don't want. I know what I want. I can write. I have the literacy skills, and I say that not to like, oh, I can speak English, but I say that to say like I have the words, but I just need to glue them together. And like linking back to what I said about my British accent, it will either sound like clunky or cliche because I don't have enough writing experience. So, but yeah, again, I know what I don't want, so I'm going to work desperately to not make it cringe or like, yeah. So I'm gonna, it's like 10 o'clock now. I'm gonna skate at like 12, so it should be fun, or something to tame my mind of things. And look, he's siren. I was watching a clip of Pharrell when he won his award. I can't remember what the award was, but he said something, I guess, like kind of cringe, like not cringe, cliche. Like he just said to not stop working. And I remember seeing that initially, like a few months back when like it just happened. And people like on Reels were saying like he just had nothing else to say. But like watching it now, that makes so much sense. It's like when he talked about getting paid for free, and it's not about the money. I'm not about saying like, oh, you know, I'm just doing it for money, but no, it's like when you just do what you love every day, just don't stop working. Because like yesterday, I had like I said like music was going pretty well like prior to yesterday. It is, but yesterday I didn't really like the clicks weren't there, and so it was like damn. And I watched it yesterday, and I was like, you know, it does make sense because and especially for anybody who's on their grind, I guess, you know, they've heard the phrases, you know, you have good days and bad days, yada yada. Yesterday was just one of those off days. It wasn't even a bad day. It was just an off day. It was like, I mean, it started out good, but I don't know, the inspiration just kind of dwindled. And then I was just like clicking through presets and stuff. So it was, yeah. So yeah, just don't stop working, even if it's like 10%. Of course, I want more for myself, so I'm not just gonna like 10% every day for like 2 months. No, but if I show up and, you know, all I can put down is 10%, shit, man, At least I didn't stop working. So, and it's that transition that he talked about. It said like getting paid for free. Again, not by money, but it's like, you know, you just do it, and then it just happens. It's the principle. It's the equation. So yeah, and I was talking to my tutor about this from uni, like how like music, and not even just me as not even just me as a creator, but just like how uni, like we go into it with a hobby, and then we have to leave with a paying skill. Like that's a genuine jump. It's a skill. Yes, it's a skill, but it's like, you know, you have to be good, because people are gonna have to pay you. So like, yeah, that's a genuine jump in like performance. And I was realizing that like the last week of uni, kind of linking that to right now, like I don't mean to say this to sound like oh, you know, this could be the next fucking, I don't know, but like it really does have potential. I just need to dig. I need to dig. I need to find it, like, because it's there. Like I literally wouldn't be making music if I didn't feel what I felt. But it's like I just gotta dig for it. I just gotta find it. I know it's there. So yeah, I don't know I don't know exactly when I'll release this project, but for sure, probably like the month of August, the month before uni restarts. Because I feel like once uni starts that, and I genuinely won't have any time. Not any time, but like it will be way difficult, and then yeah. So hopefully sooner, but if not, August for sure. But yeah, there's like 11 songs on there, but it's that's not to say like it's like demanding in any way, shape, or form. Like I think about Exodus, right? Like I keep referencing Exodus because it's like it's literally the more I mention it, the more I talk about it. Like it as a project, not the best, but it for law in terms of me as a creative, I feel like it was low-key a mandatory thing. Because if I didn't, if I made the perfect project off the bat, then I would still want to succeed, but it's like I won't have the same hunger. But like Exodus, same 11 songs. Oh, you can't even see that, but same 11 songs. Let's see what the difference is this time. I'm gonna release it August 29th. Should I just make it worse? Fuck's sake, what it is. Oh yeah. Also another side tangent. Okay, this is the last side tangent. I was watching an Instagram reel, and she talked about not thinking locally in terms of art and expression. How in the beginning you have your friends that like your stuff, but don't rely on your friends to like. Not like saying that like that is a W thing. I'm grateful for everyone that likes any of my stuff. Shush, shush. But yeah, like when I post, don't like I'm trying like I want to stop just thinking about London and the UK. Like someone in South Africa could see my stuff. Someone in Australia, you know, Canada could see my stuff. So it's like just don't think just locally. Like oh, why isn't why am I not gaining traction locally? You know, like just put it out there. I think I was talking about it like in Sunday's video where I was like making it less about me and less selfish, and like just making, because I'm not the only one that's experienced what I've experienced. So, you know, opening up those floodgates for everybody, not just me. You know, opening up the horizon instead of settling on this one view. If that makes sense. I think, oh my gosh, that's another thing. But I've been low-key think kind of not like typing lyrics versus writing lyrics. Because when I'm in the zone and I'm writing, it feels I'm actually connected to the words. When I'm typing, it feels like I'm, you know, doing like a all like pampered version. You know what I'm saying? It's like. But it's not it's the same thing, but it's like it's the modem, I guess. Anyways, I'm typing it now because I know I'm gonna definitely go to the studio at some point, so I just want to have everything just in one place that I can just pull out. I'm typing it for now, but yeah, it's just a thought. Anyways, let me get to me. This is me actually writing now. I'm not yapping, okay. One thing that I don't want is just the feeling of cringe. This is genuinely the first time I've made listenable beats. Beats prior to this were questionable. There was a period where it was like slightly, it was like, but like these beats actually have like rhythm, I guess, to them. So it's like, you know, sonically they'll sound nice, but I don't want to pair them with lyrics that's like corny and cringe. I don't want someone to listen and be like, ugh. I don't want that to be the first impression because that sticks throughout and out. So like, even I'm not even saying I want to have an amazing start, but just like not cringe, and it's like it feels like kind of something that you just click through on Spotify and then you're just like, oh, this sounds nice. So that's pretty much how I found 90% of my music. So I want to have that same kind of intrinsic feel, especially because this is the first listenable project, which is pretty huge milestone for a year into music for me, I think, anyways. I've made decent headway. I've made the headway with the lyrics, but I've made more headway with the sound of the song that I'm working on at the moment, which is a genuine. It was like one of those things where it's like the tiny things make the difference, and I'm glad I made the observation to make the difference and make the change. So that's cool. I was thinking how I made this for like headphone wearers, like people with headphones, and I remember seeing reels like a little bit earlier into the year about how like you don't have bass on an iPhone, which is cool. I'm not like, and it was kind of like getting to the point that like if you play it on a loudspeaker, you wouldn't, well, not a loudspeaker, but on an iPhone, which like most people would be listening to on, they wouldn't be able to hear it because it's not like distorted. But I feel like for this project, I like, and kind of my music in general, I'm kind of very much leaning towards headphone wearers. Not because I have headphones, but because I feel like that's pretty much how I've made the modem in which I've made connection with music. So like appealing to an audience. Not like by any means I have anything against them, but like optimizing for a means that I have no genuine connection to wouldn't be the most passionate thing. And being music, for me, I feel like people, especially in my delicate producer phase right now, I guess I say delicate because people would hear that lack of competence, when I'm producing. So kind of sticking to not what I know, because this project's literally called I don't know, but kind of sticking to that passion and that grounding and that kind of initial like kind of gravity, if that makes sense. So yeah, but yeah, I've just made the final rendition. I say final because I don't know when I'll make another adjustment. So yeah, I'm about to give it a listen, but yeah, I just had a thought. And the next clip is probably be me skating, because it is 11:49. I'm gonna skate, because it's also, skating has low-key replaced my cardio, because I used to just do 30-minute walks. Like I don't do intense cardio, so I'm already pretty lean. So I would low-key be dick skin shredded if I if I did like intensive cardio. So, and that would not be good for my hormones. So yeah, I didn't skate yesterday because I trained legs. I'm not doing that. Especially like I fell on Sunday, which like it wasn't a bad fall. I did like the most basic like kid fall. Like I just landed on my bum, like, and it was just like that. So like yeah, training legs and then skateboarding, I don't feel like that would have been a good move or a smart move. But yeah, yeah.